What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Robert. If this is your first time here, please do me a huge favor and drop a like on this video and subscribe to the channel. Also, don't forget to hit that notification bell so you get notified whenever I drop new videos. Also, friendly reminder, we're on the road to 1,000 subscribers, and once we hit that milestone, I will be doing a giveaway. So go ahead and make sure you're subscribed to the channel, because once I hit that milestone, I'll drop a video with all that information in it. Now, today we're going to be talking about the Yeezy 380 Lmnte. That's what I'm going to call it. I'm not sure how to pronounce it, but I actually picked these shoes up off of GOAT. You may have seen my review on the Yeezy 380 Highlight Glow, and if you did, you are aware that I wasn't too fond of that colorway at all. I thought the Highlight Glow was probably I think it is the ugliest 380 to drop, period. That was part of a regional exclusive, and today we're going to be taking a look at the 380 Lmnte, like I mentioned. And this one dropped overseas in, I believe, Asia Pacific, Africa, Middle East, and India. So let's start with the box. All right, standard 380 box that we all know and love. Cardboard box with 380 on the top, boost on the side, and then you have your size tag right there. All right, I picked this up in a US men's size 10. All right, and here we have it, the 380 Lmnte, Lmnte. I'm just gonna pronounce it that way. But this colorway, like I said, dropped overseas. There was also one other one that was the Azure, which was also brown, but had the very royal blue stripe on the side. I liked the blue, but I didn't like the brown midsole on that shoe. So in my opinion, this is the best 380 to drop out of that regional exclusive package, period. This is the best one. I just like this brown and yellow there, and this midsole is pretty nice. So let's get started with the review. On the lateral side of the shoe, you've got like this kind of, your standard 380 prime knit pattern there, in that kind of lighter brown color there, like a mocha looking color. And then you've got a darker brown also woven throughout the entire prime knit upper. And as you can see, obviously there on the side of the shoe, you've got that very, very bright yellow stripe there on the side, which I think is a nice touch. These look a lot better in hand, because when I first saw images of all three of them, I'm gonna be honest, none of them really jumped out at me. But then I saw a couple images of these and I was like, this one right here, this is the one. Now, you've also got this kind of translucent midsole here that is in this, it looks gray, but it also has like this kind of very light bluish kind of tint to it, in my opinion. In hand, you could really tell that it's got like a very slight blue hue to it. So I really, really like that. Because the Highlight Glow, it also had somewhat of a similar kind of grayish midsole, but that was like more of a kind of dark gray. This is a little bit lighter with some slight blue hue. Moving around to the actual toe box, same, prime knit upper there. You can get a better image of the actual pattern there on the toe. Moving up from there, you've got those brown rope laces, well, infinity laces. They are still doing that on these shoes. And as they've been doing with all the 380s lately, they include an extra set of laces right here in this pouch. Now, they are brown, but they do have this kind of like somewhat of an olive tint to it. But yeah, they're pretty nice. So that's that. You do have these if you want to cut the infinity lace off there. You have that option. You can put in the regular laces. Moving around to the actual medial side of the shoe, you got pretty much the same thing. As with all 380s though, the only difference is, whereas this kind of stripe on the side is somewhat in a muted yellow color, it's brighter on that side. There we go. Which on this shoe, usually I like the inside of the shoe a lot better, but for some reason with this one, I actually like the outside, that bright yellow for some reason. But yeah, just back to the medial side. Like I said, same thing there. You've also got that kind of grayish, light blue looking tint midsole. Moving around to the actual heel of the shoe, standard 380 heel there. You can see you've got that kind of heel that's kind of running up the back of the shoe. It's kind of elevated as well. You'll see a little bit better from the side. And then that kind of brown priming that runs up the heel. While we're talking about the heel, you've also got quite a bit of padding on the inside there. I don't know if you'll be able to see that, but you've got a pretty good amount of support there right around the Achilles area of the shoe. Yeah. And also, what I did like is the insole. Take that out. They've got it in that yellow color with black Adidas Yeezy writing there on the actual insole. I really like this yellow insole here. It's pretty nice. All right. Okay, moving around to the actual outsole of the shoe. You've got this kind of orangish looking, yeah, it's kind of a, yeah, it's pretty, I'd say it's orange. Yeah, it's an orange outsole here. Standard 380 outsole. I really like this color. Now that I think about it, this kind of resembles what's coming out on the Yeezy this weekend on January 16th. Yeah, I don't know if the Yeezy is darker or not, but it looks kind of like this kind of light orange color. And obviously, you've got that boost window there exposed. You can see it right there. And then an Adidas logo right there on the heel of the shoe. All right. Now that is about all for the Yeezy 380 Lmnte. Now, before we get to the on feet, I just want to give my final thoughts on the 380 Lmnte. I think this shoe is pretty nice. Overall, like I said, I think it's the best out of the three that dropped in the regional pack. So the Highlight Glow and the Azure pair, I feel like this is the best, and maybe I'll give it to the Azure and then the Highlight Glow. Well, I don't like the Highlight overall, that color. I think it's the green and just that gray midsole didn't really match, but I also don't like the brown midsole on that Azure. So those both, I think, are just no good for me at least. This one right here is pretty nice. Overall, do I think it's a pickup? It's a nice to have. I don't think you necessarily have to get this shoe. If you already have several 380s in the collection, then you should be good to go. But I did really like this one, so I grabbed it off of the GOAT app. So as far as the sizing on the shoe, the 380, if you don't own any pairs, they do fit just slightly wider in the actual forefoot of the shoe there, so you don't have as much cramping in the toe area like you do in the 350 V2s. I do think they fit slightly short because for my feet at least, with this elevated heel, it kind of pushes my foot forward a little bit. So if I pick this up in my normal 9.5 size like I do in all my 350s, then they will be extremely tight. So I got this in a size 10 and they fit perfect out of the box. So I would say your usual 350 size will be okay. It might be a little tight or short in the toe area. If you want, you can go up a half size from that and you should be fine. But either one is fine. It's just all based on personal preference. As for overall comfort, these are pretty comfortable. I haven't really worn a lot of my 380s. I've tried them on and walked around in them here and there, but I know everyone says that the 380 is the most comfortable. I still feel like the 350 V2, at least for my feet, fits a lot more comfortable. But yeah, comment down below and let me know how you feel about the Yeezy 380 Lmnte. Let me know how you feel about the colorway. Did you pick these up? How do you feel about the 380 overall? Because like a lot of people, they don't seem to be feeling this model as much. I'll say it, and I'll say it again. I've been saying this all the time. I still think if you don't have the Calcite Glow, go pick it up. That shoe is fire, and so is the Onyx and the Alien. Those are the top three right now. But that Alien Blue 380 that's coming out this year is a must-have. I've got to get it. I've got to have it. That might be top 380 colorways once that drops. So yeah, that'll be about all, guys, for the 380 Lmnte. Again, comment down below. Let me know how you feel. I thank all of you for watching. Don't forget to drop a like on this video and subscribe to the channel. And I'll see you next time.